What's going on, guys? ShadowNinja here, and today I want to talk about an SMG that really took me off guard, the WSP-9 Uzi. Well, it's a WSP-9 SMG. This is representative of the Mini Uzi in the past Call of Duty histories or just in other shooters. And yeah, let me just say this. This may not be the best SMG in the game, but when you learn how to use it, oh my god, you got a special treat on your hand. And for the most part, this has been my favorite submachine gun I've been using. Now, the Striker is a close second, as well as the Striker 9. Videos on those weapons coming up very shortly. But, yeah, this WSP-9, it does it all. It has a punch it packs. It is very stable, in my opinion, especially with this build we're using. It is a very nice handling SMG. It's just all around a very shocking, underrated SMG that, honestly, if you guys are using, you'll be having tons of fun. Now, little background to why I'm using this weapon or how I came across it. I was doing my camo challenges, I was ranking up all my weapons, and I came across this, and I quickly fell in love. Now, I am pretty sure that the best time to kill SMG is not the WSP-9, so keep that in mind when we continue to talk about this weapon. By no means am I claiming that this is the most superior SMG in the game. No, it is a very fun SMG, even in a skill-based matchmaking, environment that we live in. Even if you're on the higher skill side, this is still incredibly fun to use and really reliable. Now, before we continue in any more discussions about the weapon's performance, let's showcase the best setup so you guys get a grasp of what we're working with. Now, here is the setup. Now, first off, on the list, we're using the Shadow Strike Suppressor because, yeah, we don't want to be detectable on radar. Red dots on the minimap are a thing, so in this case, with an SMG in the playstyle, you kind of want to stay off the radar. Now, for the barrel, we're using the WSP Reckless 90 long barrel. Now, the benefits here is bullet velocity and range with a slight knock on sprint to fire speed, specifically a 19.5% knock to sprint to fire speed, but the effective damage range and minimum damage range are enhanced, as you see there, as well as bullet velocity, which is nice, especially for an SMG. Now, for the underbarrel, we are using the X10 Phantom 5 hand stop. This is an incredible underbarrel in multiplayer. The purpose here is to help you with some recoil control. Now, in this case, horizontal recoil control isn't really a thing, but at the same time, this WSP-9 doesn't really have that much. Now, hip fire spread and tactical stance spread are kind of affected, especially tac stance spread in a significant way, so keep that in mind. But ADS time and sprint to fire speed are on the good side of things. We're using a 40 round magazine just because we want 10 more bullets. You can rock the 50 round drum or 50 round mag specifically, but at the same time, I don't really think it's needed, especially with the rate of fire this weapon has. You're not going to be burning through your ammo as quick as you might, let's say, the WSP Swarm, the counterpart, or at least a family of this weapon. But yeah, much faster fire rate. Now, the Marauder grip is our rear grip, and the goal here is to add a little bit of gun kick control. Now, firing, aim, stability, and recoil control are also part of the thing, and the only con is aiming idle sway. So yeah, as you see here, we're getting a overall negative 10% buff to our recoil gun kick. Horizontal and vertical recoil are seeing negative 7% buffs in that regard. But overall, yeah, this is the build I've been using. It is incredible. I'm telling you guys, it is incredible. Check it out and give me your thoughts. Now, as we get to the end of the video, these were the attachments or the gear I was using. Quick grip gloves, lightweight boots, mag holster, and mission comm control link. You can use Ghost if you want to stay off the minimap. In this case, I was rocking mission control comm link, playing objective based modes, and getting my kill streaks a lot faster. But yeah, I like mag holster a ton, and I like the engineer vest a ton right now because you get to counter some of that annoying equipment, as well as the fact you get extra stuns and an extra gear slot, which in my opinion, the gear slot is incredibly important. If you can tack on an extra one, you have a lot more flexibility with what your character can do. And that is what I've been rocking as the setup. But overall, this Mini Uzi is relatively a solid weapon. It's going to be fun. It's not going to be absolute meta, as one might say. The time to kill numbers, I am sure, don't really favor it, but as you've seen in the gameplay, this weapon does have range. This weapon does have stable recoil control, and in the right hand, you can utilize this weapon in ways not many other people can probably utilize it. It's not a striker, it's not a WSP swarm, and it most certainly is not a rival 9 SMG, but altogether, this is a fun SMG. If you guys come across it and rank it up, you guys should have a good time with it. But besides that, that's pretty much all I have to say on this Mini Uzi or Uzi weapon. The WSP-9 was truly incredible, and if you guys are curious how you unlock it, it is unfortunately through the armory unlocks, but there's a lot more clarification now on how you unlock things. So pretty much if you win games, you get points to this. Just make sure you have this activated, as well as the other challenges. Now the first statement I did about winning and getting points was made recently, like today, with some of the patch notes and changes to the multiplayer from Sledgehammer. I think it's a phenomenal change. The system itself was very confusing, and I'm glad we got tons of clarification in it. So yeah, but leave your thoughts down below on the WSP-9. Is this a weapon you've checked out and enjoyed? Hey, maybe you feel different and want to share your thoughts on this weapon, but whatever it may be, leave your comments down below. And if you guys also found this video informative or enjoyed the content, please consider dropping this video a like. Helps out the video a ton. And for more content from me, definitely be sure to hit the subscribe button and that bell to be notified for tons of new videos, especially all over Modern Warfare 3, as we dive into some of these weapons, give you my best setups, and kind of give you some information leading into the first season. And if you guys are also intrigued by Rainbow Six Siege or Destiny 2, we have tons of that content on the channel, so check it out. Or at least coming on the channel, especially with the Siege side. But yeah, check it out. Enjoy. I'm sure you'll have a blast. So with that being said, hope you guys have a good one. ShadowNinja here, and I'm out.